Hey Priya, how's it going?
Perfect. Feeling good.
Awesome, good. Yeah, thanks for coming on the call today. Just wanted to kind of go over a little bit about your story and how we've been able to progress you. So maybe we can just start out by you explaining what kind of situation you were before we met each other.
Yes, I would love to talk about that. So I'm someone who has been suffering from chronic neuropathy as well as plantar fasciitis and other soft tissue injuries for the past 4 years. And I was in a very bad state until I met you. So I met you in the year, like this year, in the month of June. And my my foot, or I would say like my feet, both my feet were really weak. And then I was desperately looking for help. And even before joining your sessions, I was actually getting physical therapy, help from physical therapy, but it did not work. Yeah, I was taking help for the past like 2.5 years, but my pain wasn't going away. And then things were actually getting bad. My feet was getting weaker.
Yeah, yeah. So I know you said that you were working with a physical therapist for about 2 years. How long were you dealing with this, your pain in your foot?
So it started somewhere in 2021 October, like exactly 4 years back. And no falls, nothing. I was a very healthy individual, doing my workouts, runs and all that. One fine day, I started feeling pain, and then that kind of started spreading. It turned out to be peripheral neuropathy. And then it took a long time for the doctors to even identify it was peripheral neuropathy. Given by age, they thought it's just plantar fasciitis or something like that. But I did have plantar fasciitis too. And then finally, they figured out it was neuropathy. And then I got into surgery. And after that, I started physical therapy. So
Mhm.
it's been like I started physical therapy in 2023. Yeah, after my surgery. And then I've been doing it for like over 2 years. But I found no relief because I thought, okay, yes, strengthening takes time, but it shouldn't take over 2 years, right? So that's when I thought, okay, this isn't working, and I really need to find someone who can actually help me with the underlying problem. So I've been like in pain for 4 years, and I've tried all conventional treatments, therapies, medications, injections, physical therapy. Nothing helped.
Obviously, yeah, you had your surgery, you had the PT. PT wasn't really solving the issue. And what did like the doctors kind of tell you?
Okay. One thing is learn to live with it. I really heard some very hurtful and hard to digest words from my doctors. One thing is, okay, you'll have to accept to learn with it. That's one thing that I heard. Second thing was ignore it. Third thing was they said it was in my head. And I was lost. So when a medical professional treating you for this condition, when they say certain words to you, it actually, I was so lost. I was so disappointed. And I thought, like, okay, I cannot move till the end of time without pain. So this is what they wanted me. Yeah, this is what they want me to accept. And I thought, no, that's not normal. So there should be some way to fix it, right? So they said, like, you're doing everything that you're doing, just ignore it, or just accept to live with it, or just think that this is your new normal. And I refuse to do that.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, that's what a lot of my clients kind of go through. Like the doctors tells them to stop running, stop exercising, just deal with it. But a lot of the times there is a solution. Talk to me about, obviously you're doing the physical therapy for 2 years. Tell me a little bit about the difference of what you were doing there and what we implemented it in the program that we did together.
I really wanted to bring this up. I've been going to physical therapy classes for 2 years, and they haven't changed even a single exercise. So I was doing everything over and over and over. So I did went up to my physical therapist and I asked, I know I'm doing the same squats, same lunges. It's getting pretty easy. And is there something else that we need to incorporate? It's like, no, 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 just continue doing it. And then same stretches, they asked me to stretch and ice. And I was so tired of hearing that because I'm doing it. I was doing it religiously. So I was doing the same exercises. I was not aware that exercises has to be upgraded or changed every 2 weeks or every month. I had no idea. They just asked me to keep going with whatever we are doing. And that wasn't helping me at all. Yeah, every session I walked in with the same complaint. There was no change to my program. So I just felt I was so stagnant and making no progress, or things were getting even worse. I was initially affected in one foot, and just because there was no proper care, my walk was not right, and I tried favoring my right foot, and then I have plantar fasciitis and tendonitis in my left now. So one thing got to another. Things are not really helping me when I was taking this conventional physical therapy sessions.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, they were doing you a disservice. Like they weren't taking care of you properly, and it's sad to hear. But in contrast, tell us a little bit about how our program was a little bit different from that experience.
So initially, when I started, because I completely lost hope on physical therapy because I've been in therapy for 2 years, as I was mentioning, but nothing helped. So when I kind of like reached out or enrolled to you, I thought like, okay, how different is this going to be? But during the very first conversation we had, you mentioned that strengthening, like we will have to target the root cause of it, not just the pain, like what is causing the pain. So you are the first person who talked to me differently, where you were curious in addressing the cause of my pain. So that actually changed everything. So I would say the experience with you was entirely different. So we started off with very small steps. I was trying to do some kind of exercises, trying to maintain my weight, but you asked me to like cut off everything. First, we need to strengthen to actually do something. So I stopped everything and I just started following baby steps. And we started with basic mobility workouts, which I never heard of. Yes, and basic stretches and strengthening exercises. So the first month was like ups and downs, and then every 2 weeks we had changes made to our program, like pumping up the level or changing exercises as and when it got easier. I think that made a difference. So, yeah, I got graduated every 2 weeks from certain exercises and mobility exercises that helped me. It's not just my foot now. I have issues with my foot, but it's not just my foot that got strengthened. It's my legs, my glutes, and my back, which I'm able to feel. So, it's the change in exercises every couple of weeks and then upgrading the level of exercises, repetitions. So, it was a new experience to me because whatever I experienced before meeting you, no, that is definitely not how a person in chronic pain should be treated.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, with you, you're very consistent with your exercise, and we were really able to progress it at least every 2 weeks, if not every week. How long do you feel like it took for you to notice, like, hey, this program is actually working?
Honestly, my progress was not like this. So I had all my ups and downs, but I was able to get through the downs easily. So before meeting you, I used to like stay in that down phase for a very long time. And I think like with all the strengthening and all that, things got a little easier. So I was able to, move out of the phase and then come out of it a little easier. And also the down phases, I think the number of downfalls I had, it has reduced comparatively. And it took me like 2 to 3 months, actually, like to be very honest.
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely fair. And also just considering like, hey, you were dealing with this for 4 years. Like, some people are able to make gains really quick, but some
Mhm.
people like, hey, it takes time to really get to the root cause and then increase or make gains. Um, Obviously, you made a lot of good progress. Tell us a little bit more about like where you started in where we are now.
Okay, this is the best part. I was struggling to walk because even taking few steps was very painful. Um, because like just before joining your program, I kind of went for a hike and then I was not able to make it. I was crying, my foot was swollen, and even basic things, just like taking a shower or preparing dinner, was really a very big task for me. And after joining the program, I started seeing a lot of small wins, small changes. Like I'm able to like stand up, cook dinner for myself, and I felt stronger, and I felt a little bit active every day. And and like I was thinking about a lot of incidents that I wanted to like point out here. Um, this might sound silly and a very insignificant thing, but to someone like me, it's a very big win. So usually when the signal is like somewhere around like just 2 to 3 seconds, I really will not cross the road. So I will just wait for the next round. But now I'm running from one side of the road to the other side and I can make it. Yeah, I don't have to wait for the next round of, you know, green signal to be on for me to walk. Yes, so that is a big win for me. So I can jog or run or I can walk fast.
Yeah, and then, tell us, like, what we're doing now, like, with the exercise-wise. Specifically, we've progressed from a walking program to more of a running program.
So I think like during our third month or so, we started incorporating walking along with the strength program. And then it was just walking like twice a week, and it really felt great. And with all the progress that we made for the past like 3 or 4 months, and now we decided to jog, and I thought like I was done. Okay, I don't think I can jog for the rest of my life. This is something that was etched in my mind after chronic pain. So I should say, with all the strength training and dedicated hours of working for it, I'm able to jog for the past 1 month, maybe. Yeah, and we have also progressed in that. So we started with like 1 minute walk, and I mean yeah, 1 minute of jogging and then 2 minutes of recovery, and now it has progressed to 1 minute of jogging, 1 minute of walking, and I'm ready to go to the next level, which is now incorporated in the program. Yes, this
Yeah.
something that I thought will be never possible in my life. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, 'cause you came to me, like, you just really wanted to get out of pain. Obviously, you wanna become more active, but I know that you didn't even know that this was a possibility, so just the fact that we were able to get back to jogging is huge. Yeah, again, thank you so much. Anything else you'd like to add or share about your experience with the program?
Just one more thing. Yeah, I started believing back in life. Yeah, after a very long time, I started again believing in life that, yeah, miracles can actually happen. Yes, with the right person, and then with dedication, and then if you're working towards it, I think the universe helps you to achieve it. And I think that's how I found you. I am so happy for that. Yes. So thanks for making me believe in life once again. This is really huge for me.